Yo, so I am back with another episode for you, and in this video I am going to be opening up a ration pack, a military UK ration pack, and I'm going to be showing you exactly what's in there, exactly why each element is in there, and so yeah, just so you can get a basic look at it. And I'm going to be telling you exactly how each one of these tastes.
How is it?
Good.
Boom, so here we have it. This is a 24-hour British ration pack. It's got the Union Jack on there, 24-hour ration pack. So this is used for troops to basically last them for 24 hours in the field. So they come in a big box, and each one of them will be a different menu. So this one is menu 10. I can't remember exactly what menu 10 entails. So we're gonna open this up and have a little look. It's almost like a bit of a lucky dip when you're going on exercise or something and the box of rations come out. You're all hoping to get something good, because if you get something bad, it's very morale sapping.
No!
So to start with, what we have in this bag is this. This is like a little condiments bag, okay? And also, this bag itself is going to be very useful. So inside here, I'll show you exactly what we have. Okay, this bag, keep this bag. Well, you're not going to have to keep this bag, or maybe you will. But yeah, what we do is we keep this little plastic bag that these condiment things come in. By the way, we don't take this whole thing away with us in the field. Like, that gets distributed into the kit before we actually leave. But yeah, so this bag here, very useful. One, it's good for waterproof. So if you've got something you need waterproof, say if you've got like a pair of gloves or something, and you need to keep them waterproof, you could put them in there and then put them into your pocket, and that'll stay completely dry. Or another thing is for rubbish. So you can't obviously leave any sort of ground sign, any rubbish, no nothing. Even though I'm now not in the field, I'm not in the Marines anymore, I will keep hold of this because it's a good freezer bag. Okay. You have luxuries such as sugar, some creamer, some tea, some coffee, some chewing gum, because if you can't brush your teeth, the next best thing is chewing gum. Some purification tablets. So basically, if you get put in a survival situation, you can then put the purification tablets 1 into 1 litre, and that will help you not get sick from the water. Some spicy sauce, some all-weather matches, and I can tell you now, bring a fucking lighter, because they ain't all-weather.
Got it!
And you also get that tiny little strip to try and light them on. However, it's literally just like a paper strip. It's very hard to light them on when it's pissing down with rain, basically. Also, in that same little packet, we have one hot chocolate flavoured drink. Again, this, sensational. Genuinely, maybe the best thing in the ration packs altogether. Okay, so you sometimes get an orange hot chocolate flavour one. Not only just for making hot chocolate. If I open up the rest of this and there's another element in it which I'll use in conjunction with this, I'll let you know. And if not, I'll tell you about it anyway. Some wipes. Again, these are pretty useful for getting off your camouflage, your cam cream off of your face and stuff. Yeah, wipes are always useful. And a pack of tissues. That goes without saying, can be useful in certain scenarios. Last but not least, out of that bag is also a spork, spoon fork. Why is this good? Because one, it's super long stem, so when you're eating your rations, you're not covering your hand and stuff in bean juice. And two, the material that this is now made out of is actually something that can stay alight for a long period of time. So you can create a little candle if you want to just dig that into the floor and light one end. That'll burn for a significant amount of time for you to be able to get a proper fire going if in a survival situation again. So if you didn't know that, there's a bit of useless information for you, or useful, depending on if you're about to go on a survival situation.
Living life on the edge, goddammit.
Now the main bulk, okay? The main bulk. I'm going to empty all this out. I can already tell by seeing a certain element that this is actually a pretty good menu to have. So we're going to start with the main meals. there should be 3 main meals. Instant porridge. Boom. Instant porridge. All it is basically just oats, porridge, but this is exactly where this bad boy comes in. The hot chocolate that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, boy.
You put a half of one of them, or even a full one of them, in with your porridge, boiling water, boom, now you've got chocolatey oats for breakfast. That's a good combination to have, especially if you've got the orange hot chocolate one. So, boom, champion breakfast right there, number 1. For lunch, these are basically both big meals, so I suppose you could have lunch or dinner for either one of them, but you've got, this is actually a really good ration pack. You never get this lucky, to be honest with you. Beef burrito style filling with rice. I haven't actually ever had that one, to be honest with you, so maybe that came out just before I left, and then I managed to have some of them in my kit. I won't be doing a taste test of this particular ration pack, by the way, because this is, well, I mean, the date on this, best before 2022. I found this in my garage when I was clearing out some old marine stuff, so
that was legitness.
yeah, I won't be doing a taste test on that. However, burrito with rice, that sounds pretty delicious to me. Next one, Hunter's chicken. Again, winner for dinner. Hunter's chicken, potatoes, bacon, cheese and barbecue sauce. Don't eat pork, but does sound pretty good.
Oh, God, it's so good.
They are the main meals, and then within that same big packet, you have sweets, cola bottles. I'll show you what these look like. They literally just look like the standard cola bottles. Yeah, literally like standard cola bottles. It's sugar, so I will give you a taste test on these. Good. Sod's law, the one time I do a video on a ration pack, and it's like the best ration pack ever. If you're ever doing the lucky dip, aim for menu 10. 100% aim for menu 10. Dessert. Yes, you do get a dessert. And again, this menu has provided with chocolate marble cake. Oh, it's in on the marble cake a little piece. We also have two other main snacks. Just nuts, which is like a trail mix of nuts. It's got almonds, peanuts, cashews in there. We also have peanut butter, just in a squirty tube there. And also we have dark chocolate chip oat biscuits in here. Again, I'll show you what these look like, just because that's one of the things that's not going to create too much of a mess. Yes, and the last things in this main packet is all of these, right? All of these glorious things, and they're basically all the same sort of thing. All it is energy drink, basically. Sugar in water. So, lemon flavoured drink powder, peach iced tea drink powder, tutti frutti drink powder, pineapple drink powder. Now, I'm going to explain why all of this is in here. So, obviously, it's to keep you fueled. That's what everybody knows, is to keep you fueled. So these meals here, they're packed with calories, basically. Everything in this is packed with calories to the max. Peanut butter is one of the most calorie-dense things that you can buy, just in general. So having a tube of peanut butter, let me tell you how many calories is just in this tiny little tube of peanut butter here. Bear in mind, it's not full either. That's where it's up to. There's 300 calories. 300 calories in this, okay? Boom. Nuts. Again, nuts is one of the most calorie dense things that you can possibly have because it's got so much oil in there. So that is, again, going to be calories. These is going to be calories. It has got, obviously, decent amount of calories in it. And the chocolate is for morale, you know, it's going to keep the morale up. But the oat part of the biscuit is to basically stop you from, you know, just really easily letting things travel through. This is to sort of stodge you up a little piece. Okay, the marble cake, again, that's going to be calories, but that's probably more for morale than anything. Morale, keep you going, do you know what I mean? Keep the spirits high. The sweets, again, calories, but just a quick fix of energy. Basically, I think when they're making the ration packs, their main thing is they have to hit a certain amount of calories within the ration packs to be able to deem it good enough to be able to sustain somebody. as well as these. That's what they're doing here with these. They just bulk out the whole ration pack with quick release energy. To be honest with you, these are not very good at all.
Oh, fucking diabolical.
They're obviously having to hit that calorie target within their ration pack, but these are going to give you a massive spike in energy, and then you're going to be crashed again because it's mainly just sugar in these. So yeah, be careful when you're having these, and when you're having these, have a lot of water if you are ever in a situation where you need to have these. Porridge, yes, that's going to be good calories because we all know that oats is quite a good release of carbs and energy for sustained carb release. So there we have it. Now you know what the inside of a military ration pack from the UK actually looks like. However, I am going to add in a small little piece for this video, which is a Norwegian ration pack, an Arctic ration pack. Don't ask me how I got these because it's pure top secret. I don't know entirely what they are because they are obviously in Norwegian. I'm pretty sure. I mean, that one is obviously pasta. We've got pasta. We have kabagababa, whatever the hell that is, and we also have fruit muesli, which I probably wouldn't go for, to be honest with you. But put it in the comments down below what one you would choose if you was now about to go on exercise or go on an extreme camping, let's just say. Would you choose a fruit muesli? Would you choose kebab stew, I think that is, or pasta? Put it in the comments down below. Bearing in mind you're going to be in the Arctic. I'm going to open up the pasta one. So for those of you that comment pasta, you're in for a treat because you're going to be able to see exactly what it looks like. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to notice is look at the size of the British ration pack with all the wet stuff, and then look at the size of the Norwegian one. This is because this is one meal basically. So you would have 3 of these. So it'd be all 3 of these, which would then equate to that one of them. So there's a lot more information on the front than just that plain packaging there. So you can see a bit more what you're going to get into and the allergies and stuff like that. Here we go. Ooh, what's in here then? Wow. So again, Norway have a small plastic bag, nothing in it, but they understand that it's going to come in useful for people for rubbish or other means. So that is number 1, good point. Number 2, fork, or should I say spoon. I don't know why it has to be wrapped in plastic, but not a spork, and it hasn't got the element, the survival element. It's just a plastic spoon. So that, in comparison to that one, maybe slightly less points, but you're going to be in the Arctic and you've probably got a survival tin, etc., where you can bring your own stuff. One of these, which is similar to the packets of drink, so it's similar to these things here. However, you'll notice straight away with the Norwegian ration packs, this is a genuine outdoor brand. You can go to like an outdoor shop and you can actually buy one of these. Whereas these, for example, in the UK, you can't buy these in the UK, and they're literally just made for the UK military. And you know, I don't know, it just looks a little bit B-Tech. It looks a little bit rubbish, to be honest with you. If I saw that on a shelf in a shop, I would not be buying that. If I saw that on a shelf in a shop, I probably would be buying it because it looks good. Do you know what I mean? And it actually has you can actually use that bag to make the drink in. So there's a fill line there. They're going to get points here. They are going to get points here. Boom. A stick of beef jerky. 43% protein.
Protein.
Unlike everything in there being like pure sugar and not much protein source. That's going to be super calorific, but it's going to give you some protein, and who doesn't like beef jerky, basically? 2026. So I can give you a little taste reveal on this one. Barbecue beef jerky. Smells good. It's actually pretty good. It's soft as well. It's not like rip your teeth out beef jerky. 8 out of 10. And I'm not even in the field. When I'm in the field and I'm hanging out, that's going to be like an 11 out of 10. The same as the British one. A wipe. I have a wipe the same as the British one as well. 1 pot of freeze-dried coffee. Again, the same as the Brit one. And what the hell is this? What the hell is that? Huh? The hell is this? Open this. It's probably not in date. It's before, oh my god, no it is in date. The end of 2026. What in the hell is that though? I'm kind of scared to open it up. I really don't want it to be that like dirty Norwegian fish. I've not seen this. I've actually had ration packs in Norway and I've never seen this before. In fact, I'll tell you why I have Norwegian ration packs. The Norwegian ration packs, as I will continue to show you, are significantly better than the British ones. The quality is a lot better. The actual food is a lot better. They're lighter. The food, the dry food, which obviously Norway is all dry stuff because it would freeze if not. And you add water to it to reconstitute. The food tastes so much better, and it has, if not more calories than the UK one. But yeah, I've never seen this in my life, and we're going to literally do a live open now to see what it is. I really hope shit doesn't spill everywhere. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Oh mate. What the fuck is that? It smells of tuna. That smells of tuna. I think it must be tuna puree or tuna pate or something like that. Well, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have opened that up. I'm not being funny. What is that all about, like? What is that all about? Why would you have a kid like that on a tuna pate thing? Now, how does that make sense? Oh, it stinks. Why do I keep smelling that? That's it. Put that away. Oh. We move on to chocolate bar, dark chocolate. If you're in the field and you are hanging out, 2024, I can still show you it. In fact, I might even fucking have it. Could eat that now. I've not been in the field. If I'm freezing cold in -20 and I'm absolutely hanging out, then that is going to taste like gold. So yeah, happy days. These, not sure what these are. I'm guessing it's some sort of biscuits, shortbread looking biscuits. And now we have the final thing, the meal. Which, again, look at all of this stuff in comparison to the UK. Even the biscuits are like actual biscuits that are from a shop. Even the tuna pasting isn't all in this brown, shitty like packaging that's like, oh, yeah, this isn't for human consumption.
You're enjoying yourself.
That's almost what that looks like for the British one. This, again, it's that brand, real. And I remember when I first got these in Norway, and I actually looked up how much these were to buy, and they're like £20 a meal or something if you want to buy it as a civilian. They are good, they last for a long time, and they taste good, and they're brilliant for when you're going hiking and stuff. Best before 2028. So I'm going to boil the kettle and I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like and how it tastes. So I'm basically just going to pour this boiling water straight into there. So I've just filled that up to the line now, and what I'm going to do is, there's a little seal. Again, press the seal, and I'm going to press that right across the top there. Give it a little squeeze at the bottom there, because it's obviously freeze-dried, like I said. Put that down there, and I want you to tell me if you think you prefer the UK military ration pack, if you think you prefer the Norwegian ration pack. Put that in the comments down below and tell me why exactly you think that you prefer them, because this is all just my opinion, do you know what I mean? Some people might actually prefer that their food is ready to go like this. One thing that I didn't actually mention is that when your food is like this and it's pliable and it's already hydrated, unlike the dry stuff, with the dry stuff, when you're in Norway, you can snack on your snacks all you like, but you can't have a proper meal until you're in your tent, you're out of the elements, you've melted snow, you've boiled the water, and then you put the water into the thing. With these, I'm pretty bad with these, to be honest with you. When I was in training, what I used to do is not even really used to heat up my food at all.
I said to myself, no, I'm a dumb motherfucker.
Your training team is basically meant to make you have hot meals and stuff. I just couldn't be bothered. It just wasn't that much difference to me. Rip the top of this off, get the tube, right, roll it up like this into like a giant froob, and because the top is now off, I then put my mouth over the top and just literally froob in an entire meal. So just froob in a freezing cold Hunter's chicken whilst I'm on the go, just to give me that energy, give me that food back in the system. And yeah, just literally froob it in, bang, chuck the whole wrapper into that little bag that I explained before, and then just crack on and carry on yomping. Bomb. Do you know what I mean? Easy as that. But now I've done talking a load of shit, this is probably just about ready to go. Looks really good. It's got loads of chunks of meat in there, like literally loads, and it's like a little pasta sort of dish. Hopefully you saw that a bit better there. Within like 30 seconds, or let's say 2 minutes, of that boiling water being in there, the pasta's cooked, everything's been rehydrated, boom, just like that, perfectly up to the fill line. And I've got meat, pasta, hot, good to go. And in this, there's 500 calories. So there it is, the UK's military ration pack, Norwegian military ration pack. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please go check out the other stuff on the series, because they've got a whole series dedicated to the Royal Marines. But until next time, let's make some gains. Boom.